Hello world of YouTube. Simon Jackson here, and today I'm going to show you how to draw in an animated style Minecraft skins. Now I have a Steve skin here, which is going to be my subject of drawing today. So let's get started, and I'm going to be very efficient and try to make this as short as possible. So let's go. So first off, you click the rectangle tool. Make a rectangle, say about this big. You click rectangle selection. Then you click this little black arrow, or kind of bluish arrow, and then move it to about here. And then once you do that, you click this button. Actually, first though, you click edit, deselect. Then you click this button. Go off the screen and kind of go like that. Give it a nice shoulder curve, so it looks like a shoulder. Then go to the other half of the screen. Then put the line about at the same spot. And give that a nice shoulder curve. It's good enough. Now what you have to do is go to, well, first we have to look at the skin, so it's got a collar like thing. So we're going to do that. Go to pencil. I don't have the colors window up, so I'll put that up real quick. We're at setup black. Good. And just, this doesn't look that pretty right now, but just put a simple collar like thing. I'm actually going to try it again. Just a real quick collar. That works. Now that we've done the collar and outlined where the color is going to go, now we make the hair. So start here with the pencil. Just kind of go like that. Really simple. Doesn't have to be anything special. Finish the bangs off. Zoom in to that spot where I failed to load the last pixel. Just place the pixel there. So now what we have to do is we have to give it legit like hair. So go up here, kind of make it more puffy because well, not like that, but go right outside and just kind of puff it out so it doesn't look like we're trying to make the avatar look more like an actual human being than Minecraft. So just try to try to make it look less like Minecraft. That's basically what I'm trying to get through here. Oh wait, now I need eraser. And there we go. Looking good so far. So after you erase that, then go up here, set the eraser to about size 15. And just start erasing the line right here, because we don't need that anymore. Now I have to replace this line. There we go. Now to move on to the rest of the line, take the eraser, just kind of move along the line, keep erasing. This is kind of the boring-ish parts. To make it look a little prettier, try to get the hair more aligned with the head. Click, zoom out, and let's see how this looks so far. Looking good. There we go, perfect. 98% is the magic percentage to look at your drawing. So far we've got a pretty decent start. Now what we have to do is we have to go into the eyes. So I'm going to use the straight tool and kind of make it a pretty eye. No, that's not right. It has to be 2. Just always remember that 2 is the magic number when it comes to designing. Like the eyes. So yeah, this will look good. I'm gonna try to make it more inside and see how this looks. There we go. Looking good so far. I'm liking this. Alright, now we just have to make the other eye. It's gonna be the same thing. Put that there. This down here. Put another line here. And I'm gonna have to redraw that line and probably put a line here to give it even. There we go. Now take the paintbrush. Gonna have to zoom in to, actually there looks good, so I'm gonna try moving over here. Yep, right there. And we'll just check the rest of the eye real quick, just to make sure there's no blemishes. Perfect. Now all we have to do is take the straight tool again. Well, actually first, my bad, zoom out. Now we have a problem here. It appears that I've made this eye too long, so I'm going to try to fix that. Shouldn't be too hard. There we go. And take the eraser. Get rid of these lines. I'm gonna have to zoom in for this, make it easier. Probably make the eraser size a little bigger. About 11. Yep. Using the straight tool again. Can make this 2 and redraw that line. So now they're better aligned. I can draw this eye and this eye. I mean, they're not perfect, but this actually looks way better than my first one in my first video, so it's all good. So now, just to fix this up a little, I'm going to draw a line here and turn it over to draw a line here. now we begin the coloring process. So I'm going to take, actually, never mind. We are going to go back to this and draw eyebrows, because I forgot that in my first drawing, so I'm not going to forget it this time. What I do for eyebrows is I take the straight line. This time I'm going to try doing a different eyebrow design than I did last time. No. Okay, so I'm just going to have to remember to get rid of these dots over here. To zoom in, fix that little dot right there. There we go. And now we'll go take the straight edge. No, first take the zoom out tool, move over to this one, begin drawing the second eyebrow, which will probably end up overlapping one of the hairs, but that's okay, we can compensate for that. I think I need to make this eyebrow a little longer, like so. And then taking the paintbrush and kind of touching it up at the edges. And then take the eraser to erase away the eyebrow. There we go. You got it. So now what we have to do is, now that we have the basic outline of the Steve, we can begin coloring. Well, actually, no, first we have to draw the mouth. We're not talking some mouth like that, no. We're talking like a legit mouth of Steve, which is not some cube thing, which some people would probably think. No, since we're making this look like a real person, this is going to be done right, so we're going to draw this mouth. And then after we draw that, we're going to take the colors, click more, go to this really light one here, I believe. Go to the filler tool and just fill that up. And that's going to be useful in the coloring later. And then we can probably right now just fill up the black here, just to get that over with. Now we begin the real coloring, where we take go to the Steve, take the color taker, and there's this glitch where if you're going to use this for your profile picture, that YouTube lightens any color that you put in there. So like black would look like really black, or like just regular blue will look like baby blue. So I'm going to take this darker blue on Steve's shirt instead of the really light blue. So there's the really light blue and there's the darker blue, and I'm going to use the darker blue for his shirt. So take the filler tool, just fill up his shirt, that's easy. Then for the Steve, I've noticed that you really just need to take a lighter skin of the Steve, kind of something in the middle, sort of like this. and then place it in the like that and that. That's pretty simple. And then after you do that, you move over to the hair. And with the hair, you can take like this color right here, which I know is lighter, but probably looks better on Steve. Just gonna, oh crap. I have to figure out where I broke up a hole. I think it might be down here. I think. Yep, right there. It's funny how like something so small can fill up, can ruin the whole painting. Anyway, now that we fixed that, it should work. Put in the. Hold on. Oh, okay, that won't work. I need black. So, black. There we go, that should work now. So now I have to go back here and take this style of hair, probably. I might actually reconsider which hair. Take this one right in this splotch, that's what I would recommend. And then take the filler and just fill it up. There you go. It's the Steve hair. So then I have the Steve hair. Just looking pretty snazzy, Steve. Probably gonna have to fix your smile though, that's not looking too good. Might try to do that right now, just real quick, before I move on. I'll end up forgetting. So just take a pencil tool and just make a quick line across. Alright, no, that's. There we go. Just make a quick line. And fill that up with the extra light gray. Like that. Then take the paintbrush. Make it 5. And fill it in. Fill in the line that you just formed. That is a whole lot better. But I couldn't increase. No. Here we go. I know what to do. Pencil. Okay, and then take the filler. Okay, just fill it up. There we go. That looks better. See how this looks from a distance? That's a whole lot better. Good. Now that we have finished, actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna keep it like that. I feel like being simple today. So now that we've gotten all this set up, now we're gonna color in the eyes. So first, one thing you have to remember is you have to fill in these spots with like actual white, otherwise that screws it up in the background. So once you got that set up, now you go to Steve's eye color, and that's pretty straightforward filling that up. You just take the color grabber, click his eye, and there you go. That's filling up, that's Steve's eyes right there. And now, make this, the eyebrows, the same color as the hair. That just makes it easier, gives them a looks natural. We're actually almost done. There's literally just coloring of the teeth, and that's in the shading process, which we're gonna do next. So with the shading process, it's the complicated part, and it involves this section of the color grid, which means, so basically all we have to do is make the black transparency, so click black and then make the transparency 2, Once you're done with that, once you do that, then you just click this paintbrush, make it like 80, and then start giving your Steve's shirt some depth perception to make it look like it's actually kind of, well, that's too much, but use it in moderation, otherwise it starts looking ugly. And there we go. Starting to look good. Yeah, that's good enough. It works. Then once you do that, using the black, switch it to 10. Switch it to 10. And then make the depth 4. Then go down here, like zoom in. Let's move that out of the way. Zoom in to the edge of the hair right here. Doesn't matter, you can start either side, but take the paintbrush and just begin going like this. And this might look ugly and you might be wondering why the heck I'm doing this, but in the shading process, this gives the hair a feeling of being above the head, which makes the picture look more real and shaded correctly. So after you do that, which I'm actually going to pause the video to do this, be right back. Okay, so once you've done that, it's pretty simple. Basically, you're almost done here. All we have to do is shade the teeth, which that's an easy part. You take this, make it white, with a transparency of 8. Now after you do that, take the paintbrush, make it 5. And once you make it 5, zoom in on the teeth. And then take the paintbrush, which, actually make it a 10 because I made the teeth thicker. It just depends on how thick the teeth are. Just kind of start scratching in some white, kind of dyeing it. And that should be good for the bottom row, the top row, and then just the same for the bottom row. And that kind of faded stuff that's getting inside the black, that's not too noticeable, I don't think. I'm actually going to check that. Yeah, it's good. It kind of gives the teeth a glow. Because Steve has good teeth. Duh. So now, basically, you can just do detailing. Like, I can get rid of this little smidge right here. Zoom in on it. I'm going to zoom in on the stuff. I don't know why my eraser's being so weird. Erasing. There we go. Now it's erasing. Just kind of get rid of the extra stuff that's in the picture that isn't meant to be. And now I can get rid of this stuff over here. There we go. So this is looking pretty good for a Steve picture. And now that we are almost done with this, you can pretty much just either take the paintbrush, switch to 80, switch it back to that black with the 2 transparency. Just kind of shading the hair a little, give it a little texture. You can also do a little more to the shirt, like he's been in the mines for a while. And next episode, I'm probably going to do this a 2-parter, since this has been going on for a while. 25 minutes. Glitch. I'm going to do in the next one probably where I make it a background. Well, I guess I could show you how to do a background. I'm not going to do anything fancy. Just unclick the layer and do the background. Make it like a darker gray for the mines. Add back the layer to make sure nothing's like screwed up about that, because sometimes there's random colors that you accidentally drew in and didn't know. So yeah, that looks pretty good. I could definitely do way more with this. And this is basically the final, what it should look like. And I'll real quick show you my copy. Like my really good. If it'll load. Sometimes this doesn't load. Yeah, it won't load. Yeah, I'll open it with gallery. Gallery. Alright, so this is my thing, and I have my little SJ signature at the bottom. Don't know why I put that there, but this is my skin in Minecraft, and I basically just, yeah, that's what it should look like. It's got a green background, pretty simple, kind of like this. This is Steve, and Steve's like, just Steve. So this is basically it. So rate, comment, subscribe. Say what you want for my next videos. I can do speed paints of YouTubers. Who knows? I'll just do stuff. And by the way, more Lego movies are coming up. I've just been very busy and hadn't had time to make any new ones. So I'm planning a huge series that's gonna start to kickstart this like 2014, even though I'm kind of late on that. So yeah, once again, rate, comment, subscribe to Simon Jackson, and bye bye, my friends.